Hey everybody, my name's Kyle Andrews, and I am your new Dungeon Master. I'm going to be running a campaign for 3 of my friends that takes place on the Plains of Eld, which is part of a larger world that I've created over the last couple of years. And this world has this rich history and spanning thousands of years. And well, no, I said rich. That's inaccurate. Look, there are thousands of years worth of time, and I didn't fill all of the gaps in because, why would I? That is so much work for one person, which is what I'm hoping this campaign is going to sort of fill up. Because I know certain events have happened in the history of this world, and I know when they happened, but I don't really know what caused the events to happen. I don't know what ushered in the new ages in time. So this campaign takes place shortly after the end of the Age of Darkness. There's new gods arising in the world, and new magic is manifesting, and people's lives are imbued with a sense of hope and optimism for the first time in centuries. And I'm hoping that this campaign we play through is going to be what ushers in the Age of Legends. But also, maybe Kroy and Nubz and Bort the Grappler are going to, fuck the whole thing up, and we're going to have to wait for new heroes to come along. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys come along on a journey with us. And if you are going to come, make sure you get your torches and your lanterns ready, because where we're going, you're going to need them. We'll be fine, though, because we have Darkvision. You guys ready to Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, let's make sure there's no Gex in this.
No, it's not Dungeons and Dragons. We've already talked about this. It's taverns and...
Well, it was taverns and Gex before, but we haven't got there.
I thought it was taverns and caverns.
Yeah, it's taverns and caverns, because we've never actually been in a dungeon or seen a dragon.
Okay, fine. You guys ready to tavern and cavern?
Yes!
Oh my god, yeah.
All right. So before we start, should we talk about how much we've played before? Just in terms of how many times you guys have
How
done
bad
it?
I am at
Basically,
this.
you guys are all really new.
Yeah.
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 This is my first full campaign.
Yeah. And you've played
Just a few little stories.
3 or 4?
There's so much I don't know.
Yeah. So Colin doesn't know shit.
I feel like I know more via osmosis from sleeping next to you
Yeah, that's probably fair.
and from listening to you talk about D&D and then listening to a D&D podcasts and videos. And so I think I probably know a lot, but I haven't actually played much.
Yeah, okay. And same Dave.
I'm just terrible at it. I've played a couple times. I'm bad.
Yeah, and I've been playing for a decade, but this is I'm pretty new to DMing, so I don't really know a lot of things.
Wow, we're setting the bar pretty high right
So
now.
anyway, just while you're at it, just hit donate on that Patreon button.
Yeah. So if we mess up, we'll look it up later. But screw it. Also, who cares? It's just for fun.
Tweet at us.
Okay. Well, okay. So let's talk about our characters. I
Hooray!
guess.
Yes.
We'll start with Dave. Introduce. That's what you do if you're a Dr. Seuss character and you're introducing yourself. You introduce yourself.
His name is Bort.
Dave.
Sports.
Oh, what's up?
Hello.
Who's your guy?
My name is Bort, the Grappler, because I just love grappling, despite not grappling a lot. I love it.
And no one knowing the rules for grappling.
I'm currently a level 2 ranger tiefling. I am lawful and an outlander background. That's what it says. I just really like animals.
Okay, cool. So
And I like being out in nature with animals.
cool. Okay, good.
They don't like me that much, though, but,
If
I
you
have
want.
resistance to fire damage, which I think...
Yeah. Both tieflings get resistance to fire damage. So that's both Bort the Grappler and Alex's character. But we'll get to Alex's character in a second. And then, Dave, the other thing that you get is your fighting style, which I don't remember if we picked this before or not. But you can pick archery, defense, dueling, or 2-weapon fighting.
It feels important for me to have good range. So
you're going to pick the archery?
I think I'm going to pick the archery. I'll still be good with my other stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still good with the rest of it. What do you look like? You have hairy horns.
Oh, I've got incredibly hairy horns.
Okay.
But it's not like a mane of hair. It's like a bunch of like individual strands kind of spaced around and kind of dangling. It's really awesome. I'm super proud of my hairy horns.
I'm sort of picturing like Georgia swampland strands of like vines hanging down.
Yeah, kind of. Just a little thinner, but like just as slimy, just cuz.
It's like a prepubescent boy's arms.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to grow a mustache, but I can't.
But I see those guys on the bus every day. That's gross.
Yeah, I know. But I'm really proud of it. I'm like super proud of it.
Okay. Well, that's at least okay. I mean, that's gross,
it.
but at least you're proud of it.
That's all.
Cool. Good. I think that's a good place to start. Wicked. Alex, who is you? Who is you?
Who is you? My name is Nerissa. No, that's not how you say it.
Well, it can be.
No, it's Nerissa. Nerissa? Oh my god. Get it together.
Nerissa? I like the oat, opals and bononos.
It's Nerissa Philpott, which you can just call me Nubz, because I don't have a tail. That's it. That's all about my character.
You don't have a tail.
I have one.
Dave, you know that you have a big tail, right?
I got a fucking tail.
Okay, cool.
Not a nub.
Not a nub. Alex, why don't you have a tail?
Well...
Sorry, Nubs, why don't you have a tail? Alex, I know why you don't have a tail. You're a human.
Actually, all of us have vestigial. Okay. Anyway.
If you look at the anatomy.
So, Nubz is an orphan. She was taken by a ship captain who raised her on this pirate ship when she was very, very young. And one day she was hanging from a mast.
Yeah?
Is that what it's called?
The mast?
Where
like the tall part where the flag is? Do you mean the sail? I mean, I guess, yeah, there could be flags at the top of the mast, but do you mean the sail?
She was doing repairs, and then her tail got ripped off by
God.
by a change in wind.
Oh.
And like it all got tangled up. It was a huge workplace safety accident. They made several PSAs about it afterwards.
Wait, really? On a pirate ship? I kind of feel like they would just be like, well, that's the life of a pirate.
It's the pirate's life for me.
Is PSA pirate safety announcement?
Pirate safety announcement. Guys, we got to stop getting our tails ripped off. She is a druid, level 2, with the pirate background, of course.
Yeah.
But she's landlocked. Her ship got taken over. She got left behind. And
Marooned?
She's heckin' marooned.
Oh.
5.
That's too bad.
Yeah. And she doesn't really know what she's doing anymore. Also, she's a tiefling, so people aren't necessarily very friendly to her, and...
Your background gives you, like, the bad reputation, right?
She's got
Which
a
sort
bad
of lets you get away with
reputation.
minor things in small
I
cities.
can bust down... I was raised on a fucking pirate ship with a bunch of dude bros. Pirate bros, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have the best manners.
Is that pirate talk in this world? I mean, we can make that canon if you want.
I think that we should, because it's probably the only character voice I'll ever be able to pull off consistently. She's also an alcoholic, like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
going
a pirate.
over some of my my traits and ideals that I wrote really before I knew this character. But, her personality trait is, to me, a tavern brawl is a nice way to get to know a new city, which is very piratey. It's a very piratey thing to do.
We're going to talk about this because we're doing Wild Shape a little bit differently than I think the rules say
Okay.
they are. The rules for Wild Shape, for people listening that don't know what it is, druids can, transform into different animals. And depending on their druid level, they can turn into different types of things. And there's a whole list that they can pick from. But the way we're doing it is, the original rule is any animal you've seen you can transform into it, which seems a little silly to me. Like, have you just seen like a picture of like a giraffe? Like, you don't know how it fucking works, so you can't just turn into it. So you have to do like a little bit of like research on it, or like spend a little bit of time with it or something. So you only have one thing that you can pick right now, and then you'll be able to pick more. But what you picked are you still going with the dog?
Yeah, Mastiff. Like Fang from Harry Potter. If I should better, you know what? If I'm going to put this on a podcast, I better get that fucking breed right. Give me a second. Because I'm not gonna get hated on. Fang is a boarhound, according to the book, which is a type of Great Dane. But in the movies, he was portrayed by a Neapolitan Mastiff, so that's what we're gonna go with. Because I think that they're very cute, but no tail.
No tail.
No tail.
We'll never have a tail.
Yeah.
Little pug tail.
And you're a Circle of the Land Druid, right?
I'm a Circle of the Land Druid.
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about your dude?
You drew a picture of her that is pretty excellent.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to put that up on the internet.
All right, let's go to Colin. He's dying over here.
Yeah, that's cool. We're good. Good job describing it, Alex. Colin.
You say Colin.
Colin.
My name is Kroy.
Sure. Kroy.
I'm a level 2 monk. I recently got laid off from the monastery.
All right, that answers my next question. You're a gnome, though, right?
I am a gnomish man.
I can't remember what type of gnome you said you were. Do you remember?
Like,
there's a rock gnome or like a forest gnome or.
Oh, forest.
Okay.
That's where I get my scratchy hair.
And you can talk to like small animals, right?
Yes.
Dope. And your background was a hermit, right?
Oh, I'm a hermit.
Do you know why you were like sort of in seclusion? Do you have that, or are we gonna like figure that out as the story goes on?
We can sort of figure. I basically from my naive point of view, it was a two-way deal with the monastery where I said I want to go down and learn more knowledge and spread that knowledge with the people, and they were just like, we don't want you here anymore.
You're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired.
But
You're an idiot.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy, so I took my book of knowledge,
Kind of gnome.
which is rightfully titled the Book of Knowledge,
Yeah.
and I'm looking to add more to that book and then spread that wisdom with all the good people.
I have a question.
Rogan head.
How empty is the book right now?
How empty is it? It has very little.
He pulls out one sheet of paper. So there's a lot of space in the book for more knowledge.
So right now, the knowledge that is in the book says Kiarn equals our world.
Well, it's just
Share
a country,
it with
but
the
sure.
people.
7 fortresses guard the north, occupied by the Knights of Elmo.
Eld, but sure.
Is that what you wrote, Elmo?
The gods are here.
Now, yep.
Goblins took a western fortress.
Your knowledge is so lacking. It's kind of
Well, that's what they that's what they said at the monastery.
okay. Yeah.
Some knowledge is about unlocking what you already know deep down. I'm gonna write that down in my book.
Whoa!
Colin, that might be the deepest thing you've ever said. Kroy, how tall are you again?
Just a very sturdy 3'3".
All right.
Nice.
I'm about 50 pounds.
He's a toddler.
Approximately Caillou size.
Yeah.
I'm 62 years old, which is actually pretty decent for a gnome. 'cause
Yeah,
I
it's
lived
not
for a
super
long
old.
time. I got dull green eyes. I got rough skin, and I got scratchy hair. And so, yeah, if there's any single ladies out there who would like to...
If Beyonce wants to give you a call.
Yeah.
I just want to be friends with animals all the time, boys.
That's my thing.
I know. You'd be so jealous.
Yeah, you guys are all very animal focused.
You darn right we are.
We love puppies.
Fucking animal lovers up in this goddamn podcast. It's disgusting.
You know, linguistics is actually a pretty interesting study. If you ever thought about studying it.
Is
No.
there anything in your book of knowledge?
I'm Noam Chomsky. That's my name.
Oh, God. I love it and I hate it so much.
That's the name of the head monk
No,
at the monastery that I really want. Oh yeah, because I got laid off from the monastery. I'm on a journey to get enough knowledge so I can bring it back to Master Noam Chomsky.
That is like the thickest phone case I've ever seen in my life. That's pretty impressive.
Hey, just wanted to chime in quick with our first sponsor of the podcast, OtterBox. Yeah, the thickest boxes you could ever want.
That's how
also
sponsors
an
work, right?
OtterBox.
Like
Yeah.
you say their name and then they have
And
to
then
give
they
you
pay
money.
you, yeah.
Okay, you guys ready to start this campaign?
We shall tavern and cavern.
All right, I'm going to give you guys the intro to the thing. The three of you are survivors of a goblinoid raid on the small town of Mossvale. After being awoken in the middle of the night by the sounds of screams, you found the town ablaze. You donned your armor and ran outside to fight alongside the town guard, helping to keep the goblins at bay until Sir Roderick Ashglade, Lord Captain of the Knights of Eld, arrived with the cavalry and drove the goblins out. After the raid, Sir Roderick sent messengers to each of the borderland fortresses. You three are one such group, tasked to deliver the message to Captain Rugged Jacobson at Wolf Rock Fortress. Sir Roderick has paid each of you 10 gold up front, with promise of reward upon delivery.
I now have 70 gold.
I don't have shit.
I have 20.
Oh, I got 60 silver. How much is that currency-wise in gold?
10 silver equals 1 gold, I think I decided.
Fuck, I got 6 gold.
Well, you have plus 10. Wait, 10 each, or did we have to split it?
No, 10 each.
Wait, so I got 10 at the start?
Yeah, he
Do I get to
gave it
keep
us.
all of my
Were
other
you
gold
not
that I
listening? Where were
Yeah.
you?
good?
I was writing in my book of knowledge.
I wrote Mossvale, Sir Roderick Ashglade, and then I was like,
Something about a letter.
Okay, so
You
I
gotta
got
give a letter.
Yeah.
I got 60 sil and
Yeah.
10 gold. So I got 16 altogether.
Yeah, you got 16 gold.
What can I buy with 16 gold?
I don't know, like some bread.
Don't.
Bread is 16 gold?
It is
The
now.
economy here in fucking...
Inflation, man.
What the fuck is going on here in Cairn?
It's actually very fitting that you've been laid off from the monastery and you're super broke.
It does make a
So
lot
I
of
now
sense.
know why I'm with these people. I'm trying to mooch some dollars off of them.
He heard all of my jingling coins.
Yeah. I said, would you like some knowledge? I'll give you one line of text for 10...
You've only got like 4 lines.
No. I now have upwards of 8.
Ooh.
What?
Okay.
So still less than 10.
So you heard his jingling chainmail and thought it was all the money.
That's it. I heard that chainmail. I thought, this guy sounds rich.
I'm going with this group.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, so we're going to pick up with you guys on your journey already to Wolf Rock to deliver the message. I think you guys, you didn't know each other in Mossvale. You just happened to all be staying there that night. So I think the first part of the journey would have been you guys getting to know each other a little bit, or ignoring each other completely. I don't know what you guys want to do. We already did your character description, so if you want to say that you told them that, cool. Otherwise, you can just be secret man and not tell anybody anything.
I didn't tell anyone anything.
Okay, did you tell them your name?
Yes.
Okay. What about Kroy and Bort?
But you can tell that I'm a pirate because I'm dressed like one.
Yeah, I guess that is true. With your big hat, with your big feather.
I got a big... Oh! I've got a big hat with a big feather and a nice coat. It's nice.
Don't forget.
Don't forget.
Yeah, so you guys are traveling, and you have this letter to deliver. Is there anything you guys want to have said that you did along this first part of the journey, or do you want to just skip to like where the action happens?
Do we want?
And so here on the Book of Knowledge, page 2, Master Noam Chomsky, I must impressed.
You must impressed.
I must impress.
Yeah.
Your-
No. Let's.
Knowledge of grammar is lacking.
It's what the words mean that matter.
I'm not sure
the
they
point.
mean anything, but okay.
Who's this ethereal voice that's trying to correct me on my grammar? How dare. And so that's why I'm with you fine fellows.
Because I must impress.
I must impress Master Noam Chomsky. which I shall do here on the pilgrimage to Wolf Rock, where we will be giving a message to Captain Rugrat Jacobson.
Yeah, it's Tommy Pickles in disguise.
Absolutely. And as far as I'm concerned, that's everything my book... Do you have any knowledge to share with me?
Do I have any knowledge?
Yes.
I have excellent fashion knowledge
Okay.
to share.
What's
if
your
you
name
have-
again? What's your name again, sir?
My name is Bort.
Okay.
My name is
so
Bort.
Borat, what is your...
Oh my god.
What is your fashion knowledge? Give me, if you were to sum it up in 3 words or less.
I can just sum it up in 2.
Give me.
Hairy horns.
Okay. The Book of Knowledge now says Borat equal hairy horn.
Done. Borat.
I love that you need the book to tell you that, and you can't just look at it.
If it's not in the Book of Knowledge, there's no guarantee that it's true.
It's important.
Once it's in the book of knowledge, is it for sure true?
Unfalsifiable.
Okay.
I'm walking solid, like 5 feet ahead of everyone else, and I'm just shaking my head, and I'm hungover, and I'm miserable.
Nubz, do you have any knowledge to share? Nubz! Nubs! I'm scampering with my little gnome feet to catch up. Nubs!
Okay, so it's been like a week of this traveling. So you guys have traveled across like the flat plains through the middle of the country. And you've been traveling so long that you barely notice when the ground starts to slowly climb upwards. And after a while, the rise becomes more pronounced. And
I notice.
Okay, sure.
You?
But before you know it, you guys are cresting the top of the hill, and then the Badlands are in front of you. So on one side of the hill, if you look behind you, you can see the vast expanse of the green Whisper Flats. And on the other side, you see the dry, rocky terrain that's laid out before you. The terrain is mostly red and yellow with streaks of blue and dark purple creating swirling patterns in the bedrock. And it's like a series of valleys and crevices and trenches that wind their way through the stone formations that rise in irregular patterns from the reddish ground, creating a natural maze with no real discernible path through. And this is your journey forward. So.
I was really, really hoping there was going to be some sort of ocean at the end of this hill, or like, I don't know, a ship, a bar.
Just an ocean like way above sea level.
Yeah, as you're heading more and more inland.
Oh, yes, forgot about those mountain oceans.
Maybe a bayou.
Yes. Or, well, I guess...
I'll tell you right now, these Badlands sure living up to their name.
Yeah, it doesn't look all that good.
Yeah, this is not good land.
I'm not excited about being in this land.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
tell you that.
surrounded by idiots.
You say that.
Is this the discussion you guys are having as you go down the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just heading.
See, you say we're idiots, but that's not what's in my book of knowledge.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he wrote that I'm kind of smart. Write the bar smart.
Dave, you have a negative intelligence modifier.
Shh. Don't listen to the voice in the sky. It's wrong.
I was gonna say I'm the DM, but I'm not the dungeon master. I'm the CM, the cavern master.
The cavern master.
We don't have the rights to D&D.
No.
We're not allowed to play.
Okay, so you guys descend down to the Badlands, and the outcroppings sort of rise around you, blocking out your view of the horizon. And like compared to the never-ending sky that was you've been used to over the past week in the flats, this is sort of a cramped and claustrophobic feeling. But it's sort of like beautiful a little bit as well, because like the stone patterns are so like interesting, and there's nothing like it anywhere else in the world.
Seems like it would be really bright and sunny. Kind of seems like the opposite of what I like.
What do you mean the opposite of what you like?
Yeah,
you spent your life on the ocean where there's only sun.
Yeah, but there was water.
Okay, that's
Oh.
fair. But yeah, so
Yes, I spent my life on the ocean.
Maybe it's
Why
not
are you
the
winking
presence
at
of
me?
sun. Maybe it's the lack of water.
Maybe
I'm
it's
so mad because it's so sunny.
yeah, so I don't know. In the middle of the day, it would be real sunny, but like as the sun was rising, there would be lots of shadows and stuff because you're deep within these like trenches and everything. So I think I was going to make you guys do a survival roll, but I don't want you to just die because you didn't roll good to get through the Badlands. So I'm not going to make you do that.
We're just going to go through these Badlands.
We're
Yeah.
Making our way downtown.
So your first couple of days...
Badlands past. We're not homebound.
The first couple of days through the Badlands are pretty uneventful. You don't really see anything. You can hear the scuttling of like small creatures at almost all times, but you don't really see them. They're sort of up on the cliffs above you. You see little rock falls and that sort of stuff that indicate their presence, but you don't really see them. Like the most that you see are like maybe the buzzards flying above and things like that, and vultures.
Are we gonna die?
I'm like kind of concerned.
I'm a little concerned. This is a weird start to a podcast, Kyle. You're gonna kill us in the middle of a desert?
Well, I'm not going to kill you. The dice
We're all
might.
getting laid off from this podcast.
We're all fired, and
We're
our
all
replacements have been hiding in this closet the whole time.
Rats, I can't hold anything down.
Just like more attractive versions of us come out.
Well,
The one thing that you guys do here is each night when you camp, you can hear like the yips and howls and laughter of hyenas in the distance. But for the first 2 nights, you don't see anything. You're just walking through this maze of rock formations, and sometimes you loop back on yourself because it's disorienting, or you have to backtrack because you've found a dead end and things like that. So you've made steady progress, but it's been slow.
So nobody brought a map?
I'm really good with maps if anyone has one.
None of you have a map.
Shit.
The thing
This
about the
just went from
Badlands,
bad to worse.
the thing about the
Lands.
Badlands is there's one fortress that's at the top of the Badlands. So the
Wouldn't
knights,
we be able to see it then?
no, because you're down in the trenches. Also, the Badlands aren't like 20 feet across; they're like miles and miles. Like it's several days' journey in all directions. But the Knights of Eld use the Badlands as kind of like an extra defense mechanism. So they don't really. There's no roads that lead directly to it. The Knights of Eld sort of know how to navigate through it, but like everybody else, there's no reason for anyone else to go in there. So there's not like any paths that sort of.
If only we had one of those elf knights.
Yeah, I mean, if only,
If only.
but you don't.
We just did not
So what
equip
the hell
ourselves
are we
properly.
doing?
Well, you guys just if you continue traveling west,
if you
you'll make it through.
keep
I'm just gonna keep
following the North Star, guys, I'm telling you.
But we want to go west.
Yes, but the North Star. That's how I got here.
That's why we keep hitting dead ends.
I wonder how, maybe that's how we ended up in these Badlands instead of,
Don't blame me.
Yeah.
I'm
that,
not
like,
a navigator.
that super nice prairie down there that I
Yeah.
Lush.
Honestly, we
Beautiful.
could head back to the good lands if
filled
you
with
want.
animals.
We could just.
That I could talk to.
Yeah, not these creatures that are knocking rocks down.
Yeah,
it's
these-
weird.
all walk
These
away from
Buzz
each other.
Lightyears up ahead.
Well,
Okay,
that's,
so on your third night, you guys start to make camp. How do you guys set up your camp? Like, do you guys? Well, actually, no. I'm not going to give you ideas. How do you guys set up your camp?
yeah.
I will stay watch.
I don't know anything
oh.
about camping.
You're just not gonna sleep? Yeah, I have like a little tent.
You're a ranger.
Well, we're no.
Shouldn't you know?
Let's not get anything confused. We're gonna take turns. I'll take
Oh,
watch
okay.
first.
Oh, that's boring. That means I get to sleep less.
I don't
Fine.
sleep anyway. It's
Fine,
been...
It's gonna be between you and me. I'm not getting that drunk ass up.
Okay, wait. So none of you are sleeping?
I'll sleep. I'm gonna
No,
sleep.
they're gonna sleep first. I'll take first watch.
I don't sleep
This is how.
with gnomes watching me.
Okay.
Well, the racism is tense.
The racism. What is this? The Joe Rogan experience.
Dave,
Obviously,
I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
I'm sleepy. Sleepy times.
I have a
Sleepy
question
times
about
report.
Bort's sleepy time then. Does Bort sleep in his armor? Because you have real big armor, so you get like a disadvantage if you sleep in it. But if you don't sleep in it, it takes you time to put on.
Well, I mean, Bort likes his sleep, so he takes the armor off when he goes to sleep.
You fool.
So, I mean, it's worth it for the sleep. If
Okay.
I die, but I slept before I die.
I just get extra sleep when I die.
Yeah, exactly. Sleep, wait. Yeah.
Kroy just hears
So-
the jingling. He's like rubbing his hands together. That's
Hey,
why
why don't you guys go to sleep?
yeah, that's why you wanted to take first watch. Fuck.
I'll take first watch if you don't mind leaving your purses and pouches.
Do I get to roll?
No, you don't get to.
Take
Yeah.
No, you know how to take your armor off.
Trying to get that first
I was just,
dice roll.
worried about my intelligence getting in the way.
I think you've done it
so
enough
smart.
times that it's become second nature to you. But like, maybe you might mess up sometimes. We'll see. Okay, so Kroy is awake. Nubz, are you awake?
I'm awake.
Okay. So as night falls, you guys hear
Party it. No.
the hyenas again, and I need you both to roll perception checks.
14
Okay.
plus 6. Oh yeah, I'm perceptive as fuck.
I got 1 + 2.
Okay, so you are. Kroy is very enamored by the jingly chainmail and does not notice at all. Nubz, you notice the past few nights you've heard the hyenas, but you haven't seen them. You now see one on one of the tops of the crests near your camp, and it is looking down on you.
Hey, idiot. Idiot? Hey, I hit him with something.
Hit Kroy.
Yeah, I hit Kroy with a hand. Just a backhand. With my hat.
Okay.
Giant hat.
I'm fondling coins. What's going on?
I have a question about your phrasing. Do you hit him or do you shake him?
I hit him.
Okay. What's your strength modifier?
Oh no.
0. I'm not strong.
Well, that doesn't make sense. I guess you do 1 point of damage to Kroy.
What?
She hit you.
What am I fucking made of eggshells?
That's
You're a
how
gnome.
that's how unarmed damage works.
He's got your bruise.
No,
got a little bruise there, matey.
here's the thing I guess we should ask about before we go any further. Do you guys want to be able to hurt each other like in that
Yes.
sort of way?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Kroy's getting revenge.
Because
I'm
like
about to fucking batter up with this gorse.
like in fights and stuff, if you cast a spell and somebody's inside like that, you're gonna get hurt. Then
Yeah.
like that's
yeah,
how
of
it works.
course, yeah.
But I don't think I want to do like skill checks against each other and that sort of stuff, right? Like you guys don't want to like just
No. But I mean, if
That sounds like a lot of work.
yeah, cool.
If she uppercuts me to the jaw, I should probably take a point or two.
It wasn't an uppercut. It was a slap with the hat.
How
Hat
did that
slap.
do 1 point of damage?
Hat slap.
Big
yeah, if you
fucking
hit her with
hat.
your hat, I don't think that did do damage.
Jesus. I'm taking my hit point back. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. There's hyenas. Looking at us.
Okay,
He's
so
now aware.
so Kroy has now noticed the hyenas. As you notice them, this first hyena starts to come down towards the camp, and 2 more appear at the top and also follow the way down. Are you guys gonna wake Bort up, or are you guys gonna just fucking, I don't know, what are you doing?
I'm having a wonderful dream, so
I will.
His legs are moving like he's running in a field.
Puppy.
I'm petting the air around.
I'll try to wake him up. Do I like throw something at him? Do I have to do anything, or is he just woken up?
He's just, I don't know, you shake him and then you wake him up.
Borat! There's hyenas here!
Huh?
Borat, get up, get your armor on. Are you taking a shit?
Yeah, what?
I'm really upset. I was having a wonderful dream. I was petting
Hyenas.
the
So the hyenas are stalking closer and closer to you guys.
and so I'm tired and grumpy, but I'm putting my armor on.
Okay,
And
putting
it's
your
gonna
armor on
take me
takes
time.
10 minutes.
It's going to take me
Oh
10
my
minutes
God.
to put my armor on.
So it's just
I'm
it's just
starting
the
to put my
two of
armor
us.
on.
This is gonna be.
I guess it's just the two of you right now, and the hyenas are like basically right on the edge of like the firelight. I guess. Did you guys set a fire? I assume you did. I don't know if you did.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
you shouldn't
Please.
make assumptions that
That's
we're
probably
that
what gave
smart
us
to
away.
set a fire.
Please protect me from the hyenas while I put on my armor.
Okay. And I guess the first hyena lunges in.
Hey, where am I? What did I do? I transformed. Thanks for asking.
Okay. So the hyena's at the edge of the firelight. Nubz transforms.
Yeah, I transform into my wild shape.
Do you have the statistics for your wild shape?
I got an armor class of 12. I got hit point 5. Speed 40 feet. Oh, I'm really fast.
We got ourselves a dog.
It's distracting me because I want to pet the dog.
You're not even here, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to take you an extra minute to put on on your armor because you're trying to pet this dog at the same time.
It's like, oh.
What do you do as the dog? Are you just like there?
No, I've got my hackles up and I'm like growling and trying to like get them to go away. I'm intimidating them.
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, motherfuckers. 17 plus 0. I'm not very intimidating.
Okay, I rolled a 19, so they didn't really back down.
Oh.
Probably because there's 3 of them, and you can still hear more like yelps and laughs in the background. So like, they're not like, well, they're hyenas, you know. Hyenas laugh. Have you never seen The Lion King?
We shall eat them in spades.
Yeah. And then one of them is Cheech Marin.
Just cause.
Just because
Yeah.
you're the Lion King.
I mean, if we
Was
were...
he? In
He was one of the he was Ed, the laughing
The
crazy
idiot?
one. Yeah.
From the
he
dead.
had-
And then Whoopi
We
Goldberg
rise
was
from the planet.
her.
Okay.
And then I
Her?
can't remember who the other one was. I was gonna say what her name was in the movie, and I can't remember.
Gosh, I forget that movie.
I don't think that Ed talked very much. Probably because he was too
He's
high.
That was basically Ed.
It's the circle of life.
Is our podcast a musical?
Yeah, but like a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and intentionally awful one.
Okay.
Taverns and caverns.
Okay, so
the hyenas the hyenas weren't intimidated, so now I'm gonna need you guys to roll for initiative.
Oh, balls to the
What did I roll?
walls.
Fucking nar.
all right, I didn't do too well.
You're not even here.
Oh, I guess 9 plus foe.
Oh, well, I got a 1, so. Killing it.
West Virginia.
Is that like an actual country song?
What?
Country
song?
roads?
Are
To the place.
I've never-
I belong.
You've never heard country
I've
roads?
Never
Come
heard this
on.
song.
Have you
That's-
never been to a bar near closing time?
Yeah, when everyone needs to leave because they
Take me
start playing country.
home.
Really?
Country road.
Gosh. Well, I
Yeah.
know what our new theme song is.
Nubs, what'd you roll?
1 plus 1 is 2, baby. I I don't even need my
Baby.
calculator
I'm just
for
naked.
that.
I'm just naked and like
Afraid.
putting stuff on. Yeah, and afraid. Naked and afraid. Do I have to roll initiative to be naked and afraid?
I was thinking that maybe if you're naked, you should roll intimidation, but they're hyenas. They're not people. Because I feel like people would be like, "Oh, naked tiefling,"
Especially with my hairy horns. That
Yeah.
gives me advantage.
but I don't think the hyenas care. So okay, yeah, I guess you're not in it yet,
No, I'm just...
unless you want to like fuck the armor and then come in.
Well, I think if
Please don't fuck the armor.
That'll take an extra 5 minutes at least anyway.
Might as well put it on if you're gonna fuck it.
What does my armor class
Take it out
become when I
first.
have... is it just like 0?
No, it would be 10 plus your dex modifier.
And that's the one over here?
Yeah.
So I'd have 14. That's still pretty bad. I
that's
guess
better than me.
I'm going to fight naked. I'm coming in.
All right, cool. Roll initiative.
9 plus 4. So I got 13.
Hey, you and I are the same.
We determined this before. Who went first last time you guys tied?
He did.
I did.
Okay.
So
So Kroy,
let country style
then
go
Bort.
first.
then
Whoa.
all three hyenas.
Oh, great. Just here to fucking be a dog that gets eaten. Don't worry,
You're
guys.
about to get 8.
And then Nubs.
right.
Okay, cool. So the first hyena lunges into the firelight to start fights. Or fight starts. Start fights. I think I'm having like a super stroke.
Super strong.
Kroy, it's your
Super
turn.
Stroker.
I'm about to 2-hand swing that hyena.
Do it up, buddy.
Ew.
I just have to butter up that dice. Rub it around with my fingies.
Kyle, how would you describe this for the people who can't see? The lucky people who can't see what's happening.
Okay, do you remember like when you were in like grade school and you got like the sticky tack for putting posters up on the wall? Like it's the blue sticky tack.
Yep.
And like you didn't really have a poster to hang up, but you like playing with it because it's sticky and you would roll it around in your hands.
I fucking, yeah.
Or like,
No.
or like, okay, so you have like a hot glue gun, right? And you're bored, so you put some of the glue on the table, but you're like, I'm gonna roll it into a ball. He's like just Play-Dohing the shit out of this dice. Like
Sometimes
he's
I
warming
wish it
up.
was a little
It's
more
like he's warming
malleable.
up for a Play-Doh colonoscopy. Colonoscopy, not colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy. Hey, man, I've got a career
Had a
idea for
hard
you.
time.
Like his hands are like pointing towards the ceiling, like a doctor prepping for surgery. You know, like when
Just so you know, 4 fingers are touching the dice right now.
I'm so grossed out.
I know.
Okay.
It's
so
pretty gross.
You know what? We'll
disturbing.
record it and we'll put it
Yeah.
as a GIF.
At one point, I am gonna secret record this so Colin doesn't know, and it's like the secret.
All right, I'm holding the jewel.
I
I'm
just-
gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll. 2-hand swing. 5.
You just buttered it for too long, buddy.
Too buttery.
5 plus what? I'm gonna mess.
It's your quarterstaff, right?
Yeah.
so
or
whatever
5
is-
plus 6.
Buddy, you hit him.
And you said I cooked it for too long.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. So, D6. D6. No, date. It's a D8.
It's a D8, buddy.
So that's the double pyramid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dublo.
Okay, and I get a +2 bone. What's this? 6.
It's probably 6 because it's a D8.
I rolled a 6. Why? It's very confusing to put the line underneath. Why not just leave it at 6?
A 6 plus 2.
That's
okay.
8.
And you're gonna make an unarmed attack, like for your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm mad.
All right, roll a D4.
Let me butter up that D4 too. My dice are gonna be fucking warm.
That's not a D4,
That's-
Yeah, it is.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's rolling it so quickly it looked circular.
Here's the magic of the hands, baby.
The magic of the butter.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, you did such a good job whacking this hyena that you have just completely taken it out of the battle. It's dead.
Yeah.
As it died, it like yelps in pain, sort of crying out for help, I guess. But,
Great.
but
More
he's-
hyenas
but
are
he's
gonna
dead.
come.
He is 100% dead. First hyena done.
Yeah.
How
It
their
was-
friends feeling about that?
They're not too happy about it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Why
Bort,
not?
you get to go first.
Bort's naked. Bort can make it.
Bort's naked and he pulls out his longbow and has
Is that what
decided.
Bort calls it?
It's the longest
Here
bow.
Here comes the longbow. I'm not gonna butter it. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Thank you. 'Cause it really makes me uncomfortable.
So I'm gonna shoot at. So there's 2 more hyenas.
There's 2 more hyenas right now.
Are they both pretty close together? Probably.
They're sort of like, so there was the 3 of them that were coming in, and the one in the middle is the one that lunged into the firelight. So
Okay.
the 2 that are left were sort of probably, I guess, they're now about 10 feet apart because they would have been between 3 to 5 feet away from like the one in the center.
Cool.
So they're
That's
All
about
right.
3
I'm
Kroys.
gonna shoot at the one on the right with my longbow
Cool.
from my distance from them. And here it comes. 14 plus 8.
Oh,
So I think I hit them.
Yeah, you hit him.
And then a date. One of them. This is it? Is this it? No, that's got a 10 on it. That makes it not a date. D8. Here it comes. 3 plus 4, so 7. Wait.
7?
7.
Okay, cool. You hit him for 7 damage.
I did. Guys, I hit him for 7 damage. I know it.
Yeah. A stat block popped up above his head and it said 7. -7. Cool. Okay. That makes it the hyena's turn. And since you just attacked him, he's going to lunge forward and take a bite at you.
Good luck.
I like how they just ignore me after I bludgeoned them.
Just like murdered one.
But he's like, I shot me, motherfucker.
So that's a 17.
And he probably hit me.
He hits you. Okay. So he takes a bite at you as he lunges forward, and he does 6 damage.
Holy shit.
Well, geez. I guess.
That armor.
I guess, yeah. I'm sorry, little buddy.
I guess you don't play with coyotes when you're naked.
Yeah.
Coyotes. Yotes.
Coyotes.
You know what?
They're hyenas.
Hyenas.
You know what? From now on, I'm never taking my armor off. Just ever.
I think that was a hard lesson that we all had to
It's
learn
going to be
today.
real stinky.
But that's the price we're all gonna have to pay.
You do get a disadvantage when you're sleeping. I can't remember what it is, so I'm going to have to look that up. But you can
Okay.
totally keep it on, but it means something else happens when you're sleeping.
Sweet.
But okay.
Yeah, we take those.
Can't jack off, I guess.
That's a hell of a
It's a little harder unless you install that special modifier on the armor. It's
At level 5.
It's like a little door.
It's like the footy pajamas, but on the front.
Oh!
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so the other hyena, he's going to lunge forward and attack Kroy.
Good
because
luck.
he just murdered his companion.
Well, I really managed to stay out of this. I'm pretty happy about it.
And that
So
Well,
far.
I mean,
Only gonna roll ones.
he rolls a 20, not a natural 20, but he rolls a 20.
16 armor class.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And he does 4 damage to you.
God, doesn't everybody these days?
So he bites through your robes.
You get laid off. 4 damage.
I'm currently sitting at 3 health left.
well,
After the
Are
emotional...
you actually?
No.
No.
Oh,
But with
okay.
all the emotional and physical damage, I might as well be.
Nubz, it's your turn. So there's one hyena on either side of you-ish now. So you can attack either one of them. They're both close enough.
I'm the dog, so I can only bite.
Yeah.
I do a heckin' bite.
Okay.
hit him, please.
I got a 5 plus 3.
Okay, so 8. You missed.
But
That was the longest miss.
Yeah. I'm going to say that maybe you haven't turned into a dog recently and you forgot how to use its body 100%.
It's a little. I forget that there's 4 limbs instead of 2.
You did a little trip.
Yeah, I did a little.
All right, well,
Doggo fail.
I guess we get to murder the rest of these hyenas without the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah, you do. Kroy, it's back up to you.
Okay. I want to use my ability to speak with small beasts. And I look to the I look to the hyena that's next to me. I say, "What do you want?"
I kind of feel like I don't know if he's a small beast. like you would talk to like
Hyenas?
you can talk to like squirrels and like maybe a
Nice.
raccoon at most. But I think a hyena is big.
I ask the hyena, "What do you want?"
And he whispers, "Your blood?"
Okay, so I'm going to take another swing at it.
Yeah.
At least we've
this
cleared
one's-
that up.
This one's going to be two-handed. When do I get my three-handed swing? That's how badly I want to beat this hyena down.
We can work on seeing if a magician can grow you another arm. I don't know if there's rules for that, but we'll see.
Thank God. But yeah, for now, two-handed. And when I hit him, because I'm going to.
You just Beeblebrox this shit.
I'm going to get a two-handed hit, and then I'm going to punch him. It's all going to happen. Watch as I hit him right here. As I butter up that dice, and I got 16 plus 6. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
We know it's a hit. What else is happening? This is going to be a date. A date. 2 plus 2. So that's 4 damage. I'm going to take a swing. That's a D4. We're rolling a D4. I got a 4.
So what's the total damage?
That would be 8.
Okay. And that was... Which one were you attacking?
Not the one that he shot. The
Okay,
one that
that's
was
what I
next
thought.
to me.
Cool. Okay. You hit and punched this dude so good that he is looking to be on his... He is like a woozy, almost fallen over little big hyena.
Good.
Bort.
Also,
I
I'm writing
mean-
down in my book of knowledge that he wanted my blood.
Okay.
I'm very upset
Okay.
that the one bit me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna fucking like I'm just really upset, and I'm thinking about it, and like as much as I like animals and hyenas are kind of like animals, this one bit me, and I'm mad, so he's close now, so I'm gonna
Yeah, so if he's within 5 feet of you, you would get disadvantage if you attack him with your bow.
I'm using my warhammer this time, and I'm gonna do it two-handed. Because I'm mad.
Where?
Yeah. Just shit out the warhammer and getting ready. Like you would think the hyena would be upset about that, but whatever.
Wait, did you say you shit out the warhammer?
Well, I don't have it on my
no,
armor.
That's cool. Add +1 poison damage, I think.
This is perfect.
All right.
I don't want that to be a thing you can do always. You're not adding poison damage.
It's my shitting out weapons. All right. Fuck. Well, I don't think I hit him. I got a 6 total.
Okay, yeah, you don't hit him. So, your poopy hammer sort of slips out of your hand, and he does enough wherewithal to duck out of the way. On
Guys,
that
I'm
note,
never gonna sleep
you hear
again.
another howl from the top of the ridge, and a enormous hyena, twice as big as these ones, appears, and he starts down the cliff side.
Guys,
as well.
I'm not going to be able to talk to this one.
Hey, we did it. We made it through the first episode. Thanks for listening, everybody. The second episode is actually available right now if you want to go check it out. You can find it wherever you found this, or probably wherever you get your podcast from. Or, if you don't want to do that, you can go to our website, wehavedarkvision.com. There's also some character art on there and a world map that I'm going to keep updating as we go along, so that you guys can see the world and experience the world in the same way that we do. You can also find us on Instagram at wehavedarkvision, or on Twitter at darkvisioncast. And I think if you guys start tweeting about us and share stuff, there's a chance that maybe you'll get a character named after you or inserted into the game somewhere at some point. The things are kind of set up for the next couple of episodes, but hey, there's some space opening up in the future, so then maybe you can be a part of this if you want to. That would be really cool of you to share stuff. If you could, we'd love you forever. Also, hey, if you like video games, you should go check out Colin North's Twitch channel. He plays a lot of Smash Bros. And he's really good at it, or at least really good compared to me. He just completely destroys me constantly, except for that one time that I was really good at Pikachu out of nowhere, which is good. But he's cool, and you can just go follow it, and you can find it at twitch.tv/ColinNorth. Oh, and coming up soon when the new Mario Maker game comes out, I'm going to be joining him on that channel. We're going to be doing Mario Maker Mondays, I think, is probably what we're going to do. But we'll be playing a lot of Mario Maker, and it'll be a lot of fun. So you guys, hopefully, come check us out there as well. And one final thing. I said that Cheech Marin voiced Ed in The Lion King. And I was wrong. That is inaccurate. Cheech Marin voices the other hyena that isn't Whoopi Goldberg. I just needed you to know that I know I was wrong. All right, see you guys next episode. Peace.